Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the virtual IPO roadshow meet of Forcas Studio Limited. I am Shabina, your host for today's virtual event. I am excited to introduce Forcas Studio Limited, which specializes in menswear, offering shirts, denims, t shirts, trousers, cotton pants, sportswear, party wear, fashion wear, boxers, etc. They cater to customers across India through their brands FTX, Tribe, and Conteno, and white labeling for top brands like Landmark Group, VMart Retail, V2 Retail, Highlander, and many more. Their products are available on leading e commerce platforms such as Flipkart, Myntra, and Amazon, and are also sold through major retail stores like VMart Retail, V2 Retail, Saravana Retail, etc. Today, I have a great lineup for you featuring company's presentation from the Focus management team, which gives you insights about the company's vision, strategy, and growth prospects, ending with question and answer session. It's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed guest, Mr. Shailesh Agarwal, Managing Director of Focus Studio Limited. Welcome, sir.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Along with Mr. Shailesh, I have Mr. Rajesh Sharma, Merchant Banker, Horizon Managements Private Limited. Welcome, sir. Before I begin, please note that you can submit your questions anytime in the chat box and we'll address them during the question and answer session. So let's get started. Our first speaker will be Mr. Sailesh Agarwal, who will share an overview of the company's presentation. Over to Mr. Sailesh.
Yes, hi. So the name of our company is Forcas Studio Limited, and we deal in menswear. We have an entire portfolio in menswear. We have t-shirts, shirts, track pants, denims, cargos, etc., etc. So we are trying to complete our menswear line. We target the youth of the country based out of tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities and towns. Uh, we are having our price points between 299 to 599, where 95% of our line completes within price point of 599. So our motto and our vision is to build a brand for the fashion aspirant Bharat. So we thoroughly believe that India is fashion hungry, and our youth is more inclined towards global fashion now. They are more and more uh, optimistic about the style and design. They want to try newer stuff every day, and we want to solve this availability issue of fast fashion, global fashion for them at their price point. Shabina ji, next maybe the slide before this, please. So the overview of our company. Next, please. So here, as you can see, that Forcas is committed to bringing aspirational fashion to the youth of Bharat. When we say Bharat, we mean the bottom of the pyramid of our country, uh, the mass public residing in tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, especially men as of now, as we have our menswear brand FTX, blending innovation, superior customer service, and quality into garments they produce. So we have been working on apparel segment since last 14 years. Our company was incorporated in 2010-11. We had been regular suppliers to all the retail chains in the country, all the hypermarkets, making white label goods for them. So in this 14 years of working with them, we have understood uh, the importance of category management, the way of product development, uh, ecosystem to produce high quality, low cost designs. And fast fashion has also taught us how to uh, grow your design faster and innovate with the regular designs and come up with a line which is in trend with the global fashion. So here you can see Forcas Studio Limited specializes in menswear garments. Already told you about our product categories. We are serving to pan India through our online and offline channels. Online, we are serving our customers through marketplaces such as Flipkart, Myntra, uh, Ajio, Meesho, Amazon. We are also available in more than 500 large format stores and also multi number of MBOs present in tier 2, tier 3 of our country. So we source fabric from different fabric manufacturing hubs of the country, such as Kolkata, Surat, Mumbai. We develop our own design and we outsource the stitching part through our dedicated factories, which we train and which we provide the right expertise to maintain our quality at a given price point. And also, we have received a number of accolades through many retail chains and online channels as well. So, next slide, please. So here are some highlights, some facts of ours. So we have a 14 years of experience in menswear line. Currently, we have 1200 plus number of SKUs available through online and offline platforms. We are proud to say that we are already touching 15,000 plus pin codes and serving people over there. We run our business through three brands, FTX, Tribe, and Conteno. We are present in more than 8 marketplaces, e-commerce marketplaces as of now. Offline, we are serving through distribution business and we also supply to 500 plus large format retailers. So our business is divided into three segments, such as online, white labeling, and distribution through contract manufacturing. So our revenue till February last year was 96 crores. By the end of March, we finished at 112 crores. Our EBITDA is mentioned here as 9.27, and our PAT for February was 5.14. The net PAT after March was above 6 crores. Next slide, please. So a brief knowledge about our awards and recognitions in 2015, 16, 21, 22, and even after that, we have been awarded multiple times by multiple channel partners. Next, please. So this is the core management team. I, Sailesh Agarwal, I'm the MD and the CEO of the company. I've done my graduation from Calcutta, my schooling from Darjeeling and Calcutta, and I'm into the textile and garment business in this industry since last 19 years. Saurav Agarwal is my younger brother, and he takes care of the accounting part. He's the CFO of the company. Next slide, please. So this is our operation model. So we are into wholesaling division, which we sell our products, our brand through our distribution network, which ultimately goes into the multi-brand outlets in the small retail stores of smaller towns and districts of the country. Then we also sell through online marketplaces as explained. We do white label manufacturing for a few retail chains. And we also sell our own branded products through large retail formats. So these compile to our 4 strategies of selling. So here comes our product portfolio. So this is just a brief of t-shirt, shorts, boxers, trousers, track pant, jogger, shirts. We have also introduced vests, denims, cargos, cot sets, Korean trousers, and multiple other products. Next, please. So here are the e-commerce platforms currently we are live on. Flipkart, Amazon, Meesho, Glow Road being the primary ones. So we expect to grow these number to more than 12 in the next quarter. So we go from 8 to 12. Next slide, please. So what I believe that, at this price point, the Aam Janta, the youth of our country, which is buying our product at a cost, we need to do justice with the quality also, and not just with fashion. We work very hard to provide them with the latest fashion with as short a time period as possible. But along with that, we are completely dedicated towards the quality. We completely believe at the end it is the quality which wins. And we are glad to share with you that most of our reviews of our products is above 4 out of 5 on the major platforms we sell on. Next slide, please. So here also you can see the customer feedback of our products. So maintaining a good uh, product quality continuously throughout the year comes out of an experienced team and also an developed ecosystem which we are able to crack uh, after working for so many years, and we are completely dedicated to improve every day on it. Next, please. So here is our revenue breakup. You can go through it. If any questions, I'll answer over it. So the wholesale retail format through online marketplaces and white label manufacturing. The breakup is given right there. Next, please. Shabina ji, next. So our industry. I'll give you a brief about our apparel industry. Next slide, please. So yes, this is what we believe in. We believe that India is fashion hungry. So what we sincerely believe is that post-COVID, India has fast forwarded at least 4 to 5 years in digitalization. So during COVID, when everyone was locked in, so we got hooked to mobile phones, and the youth of our country got hooked to social media. Apps like Instagram, Facebook were at their peak in those period. This somehow gave them the connect to the global fashion. So earlier, the global fashion was not exposed to them the way it was after COVID through these social media platforms. So after this, all the youth of our country was able to see what is the newest trend in London or New York. At the palms of their hand, they were having the access to seeing all the products, all the upcoming fashion. And as garment is an aspirational product, the more you see, the more you want. So there grew a big demand for fast fashion products. And we started to notice this and started working on the same. So we developed a line which satisfied the demand of the fast fashion products for the tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities and towns of our country, serving the bottom of the pyramid within their price bracket and also the quality they want for the price. So this industry is currently the fast fashion online industry in India is currently at around US dollar 10 billion, which is expected to grow 5x to around 50 USD billion by 2030. So it's a long way to go. The market is currently also very big and it is going to be 5x from here. So we sincerely believe that uh, we need multiple brands to serve this channel, this demand to satisfy the customer, and there is a long way to go and a big scope for us. Next slide, please. just before this. So here are the numbers. So in 2019, it was growing at 30% per annum. What I also believe is that the online shoppers of our country are still at only 6 to 7% of the total population who are buying fashion online. So there is a huge gap to be filled. They are growing by almost 30% every year. So compoundedly, after 5 years, it will be such a surge and such a number that if you can properly channelize the ecosystem of right product, right fashion at right price, the market is going to be humongous. So seeing the upcoming demand, we are going for our IPO and raising funds. Next, please. So this is our financial overview. So this is our revenue. So we closed February 24 at 96 crores and March at 112 crores. That was a jump of around 60% from FY23. Our EBITDA almost doubled up in this period, and our PAT margin also grew rapidly. Next, please. So this is our PL statement with complete breakups. You can check these and get back to me for any questions. Thank you. Next, please. Our balance sheet. So we have an asset light model. We buy raw material. We have a design team. We capture the latest fashion early and try to provide the same fashion to the customer at their given demanding price point. We outsource our stitching part, which helps us grow the brand rapidly through sourcing new categories, new verticals directly, and not being, say, completely, uh, say, bank on our own production, and it helps us grow a little faster than others after this. So key ratios. Next, please. So the way ahead, yes. So we already have a smart market, strong market presence. There are very few brands who are able to supply affordable fashion, the latest trending designs to the bottom of the pyramid with a decent quality. So the demand here is humongous. We want to capture the market in a big way through increasing our product category. We are also increasing our vertical shortly. In next 2 to 3 quarters, we plan to introduce our women wear segment. We run three brands called FTX, Tribe, and Conteno. We also have our plans in line to increase the number of marketplaces we sell on. We have also registered in 8 states, and we are supplying our goods from these 8 states to make sure that our deliveries reach to our customer as fast as possible. We are catering to more than 15,000 pin codes as of now, and more than 40% of our product gets delivered between 24 hours to 48 hours. We want to increase this speed further and increase these proportion more. Also, we have our plans to increase our multi-brand outlets distribution business, which we see a lot of scope there, as there only contemporary players and brands are available. So we want to provide the fast fashion products to these outlets to cater the growing demand. Next, please. So our strength is our experience of 10 to 14 years working with the corporates, market understanding, product ecosystem, our design team. We also have a data analytical team which we have built in last 2 years. We have a very strong IMS team. Our sales and marketing is at point, and it has helped us grow 60% last year. Going direct to the customer is also helping us increase our margins, and also our product quality we are able to maintain because of our experience of white label manufacturing. All of these together helps us build FTX strongly and in the quickest manner possible. Next, please. So our business strategy already discussed, fashion at a good price point. Online presence we want to increase. We want to take our 15,000 plus serving pin codes to above 20. So we have a customer loyalty already, as we have good review ratings on major platforms like Flipkart. And we are working very hard on our operational efficiencies. We are upgrading our warehouse. We are upgrading our tech. We are also adding more strength to our team to add more categories and verticals and help our customer uh, uh, buy and serve them seamlessly. Next, please. So here are a few strengths. The market size, which is humongous. Vacuum of organized brands in value fashion. Our operation strength. Our experience of 10 to 15 years. The customer feedback which we have. And our business model, which is divided into 3 to 4 different verticals, so we don't depend on any one vertical to grow. So our brand is already gaining customer loyalty. Our demand is rising, and here are few threats and weaknesses like competition and other regular stuff, which we see more as a challenge. Right. Thank you. Next, please. Somebody mic is on. Next, please. So I'll ask Mr. Rajesh ji to take over from here. Welcome, Mr. Rajesh ji.
Thank you, Selesi. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Horizon Management Private Limited, I would like once again to welcome you all to this pre-IPO meet of Forcas Studio Limited. As explained by Selesi, the company specializes in men's garments, serving pan-India clientele online as well as through wholesale channels. Talking about the present issue, the company is proposing to issue 46 lakhs 80,000 equity shares at a price band of 77 to 80 rupees, aggregating to rupees 37.44 crores at the upper price band. The lot size for the issue shall be 1600 equity shares. The anchor book is open today, that is on 16th of August 2024, and the issue opens on 19th August and closes on 21st August 2024. The issue comprises of anchor book building of 30%, QIB of 20%, 15% is reserved for NIA, and 35% for retail investors. The primary objective of the issue is fundraising for upgradation of warehouse to the extent of 165.67 lakhs, prepayment or repayment of certain loans to the extent of 13 crores, funding of working capital requirements to the extent of 12 crores, and balances for general corporate purposes. Other details of the issue are available in the RSP, and for any further clarification, you can raise the questions. Thank you once again for joining the. Sabana ji, you are on mute.
Thank you, Mr. Sailesh Ji, for your insightful presentation. Your expertise and passion are really inspiring. And thanks, Rajesh Ji, for your valuable information regarding the issue. Now, let's get interactive. I invite all the participants to post their questions in the chat box, and our speaker is ready to respond. So, let's go one by one. Uh, the first question is from Mr. Prashant. I would rather say it's an appreciation. Very nice presentation. Next, please. The next question is from Mr. Fazal Akbar. Could you share more about your brand positioning and how you plan to strengthen your brand recognition?
So, Fazal bhai, very nice question. We want to fill the gap of being a brand who gives, who provides quality product, the latest fashion at the right price point for the youth. In today's time, where a pizza or a fast food costs around 200, 300 rupees, our product starts at 299 and it ends at 499, 599. So today's youth, one outing costs maybe 500 rupees and the experience lasts probably only for few hours. But our each product is worn by them multiple times. So, if they, on an average, wear one product maybe 50 times in a year or maybe in 2 years, so our ASP is 400 rupees. So their each wear costs around 8 rupees or 10 rupees. So this is the type of price point we want to provide them with the right quality and right fashion. So currently, we are only looking to maintain our customers through right product and right price, and we are also coming up with a lot of social media marketing for our brand to increase the visibility. We already have good rating and reviews, and the word of mouth is working for us. We want to expand it further to maintain and build a good brand recognition. Thank you.
Next question. The next is from Mr. Vijay. From where will majority of future growth come? E-commerce or offline channel?
So we believe that India is too big. Uh, our e-commerce buyers currently are still at around 9 to 10% of the total available customers. So we are present in both offline and online channels, and we want to expand both. But what I see is that e-commerce probably will have an edge because it expands really rapidly, but we don't want to completely depend on one mode of sales. So we'll be growing both together, and we hope that both does well for us.
Next question, please. Mr. Path, with 95% of your product price below 499, how do you balance affordability with maintaining margins? Can you elaborate on your pricing strategy across different product categories?
Correct. So what happens with this, I will explain you that price is actually derived by volumes and also your know-how, your vendor partners, and an ecosystem which you develop. So what we try to do is that with one particular given fabric, we use it for multiple styles. So generally, whatever fabric we buy, we go to the deep end of it. We start from the conversion of yarn to knitting or say weaving, finishing, and all this put together. As I have a personal 8 years experience in textile industry myself, we had a family business of textile, so we exactly know how to work it out. With new type of fabrics and use it in multiple products to drive the best cost. And also in apparels, if the fashion is latest, it is easier to match the margins. As you can see with our balance sheet last year, our PAT margin is improving. And also now, as we are directly selling to the end consumer and being a manufacturer, so we are removing complete middlemen from between when it comes to the our e-commerce platform market. So it also helps us increase our margins. Thank you if
Next,
I answered.
the next question is from Mr. Neeraj. May your IPO be as captivating as your presentation. Thank you, Mr. Neeraj. Next question, please.
I think Mr. Rajesh is the right person to answer that.
How is the
Of
next
course, it
question is
is.
from Mr.
Yes, right.
Neeraj. How do you plan to maintain and improve profitability, especially as you scale operations post IPO?
So profitability is already there. I believe there are very few brands who are new to e-commerce and they are profitable. So we have been profitable from day one. In fact, we have almost tripled our profit within last 1 year. And I think we have just started. Maintaining profitability shouldn't be a problem because scale will obviously grow, and with scale the profitability will be better. Also, with the strength we are building through our offline channels and online channels, as the brand loyalty comes in more, it is easier to maybe uh, squeeze in a little more profit by bringing latest fashion, latest design, more trending design a little more earlier. So that's not much of a challenge.
Next question, please. Next question is from Ms. Prathima. What are the key differentiators that set your brand apart from competitors in the market, especially in the SME space?
So I will tell you, Pratima ji, about it. So this price bracket fashion game is, I personally believe, it is more for upcoming brands like us and not for set corporates, because they already have a notion, they already have brands which are maybe 20, 30 years old. So the complete, the life of the brand, it has already grown old. So we being a young team, thinking differently, targeting the young customer, probably is our biggest strength. So we are thinking different, targeting the youth, targeting the market where the bottom of the pyramid is huge, and also the price point. So we see a lot of gap, and being said that the market is so big that a small company like us cannot fulfill the market. It's going to be a 50 billion USD market. So that is, I cannot even calculate in INR how much that is without a calculator. So I don't see growth will be a problem there. Thank you.
Next question, please. Mr. Tradepi, your company has shown impressive growth over the years. Could you elaborate on your growth strategy moving forward, particularly in expanding your presence in Tier 2 and Tier 4 cities?
Yes. So I tell you, we are going very strategic with this. So what we are doing is we have a data analytical team, and we are trying to find out exactly what is selling, how much it is selling, and on which pin codes a particular given style or product is selling. So once we get to know that this particular style, say, is selling more on the eastern part of the country, so we have our distribution network and we start selling the same set of products offline as well. So this strategy has really worked for us, because online is a data game. You understand the data quickly, you read it properly, and then you go and sell the same thing because you already understand the demand is there. So our price point and product quality is already at point. So it becomes far easier for us to expand things in tier 2 and tier 3. Also, we are taking help of our distributors. So our distributors are also very excited with the loyalty and the sales which we are getting since last 1 year for the brand. So we see that we'll be probably increasing more number of distributors for tier 2 and tier 4 cities. Also, as I told you, that currently we are present on only 8 marketplaces. We'll be adding 3 to 4 more marketplaces this year, and we are targeting to have another 6 warehouses in different states this year. We already have 8 of them. We want to take the total count to around 14 to 15, and we are trying to serve more than 20,000 pin codes, which currently we are doing around 15,000.
Next question, please. Next question is from Mr. Gaurav. What specific investments or initiative will the IPO proceeds be allocated to? And how will these impact the company's growth trajectory?
Okay. So number one, a part of our fund is being used to upgrade our warehouse. So as I told you that we are trying to build a bigger line. Currently, we have 1200 plus SKUs. We want to take it to around 5000 SKUs by the end of this year. So to maintain that and to manage the demand which we expect to come through it, we are trying to upgrade our warehouse to serve our customers seamlessly. And some of our fund which we are raising through the IPO will be settling off of our debts. So that will also help us increase our profitability. Uh, Thirdly, the fund will also help us grow our new categories and verticals quicker. So that will also add up to maybe grow our line and sell more, ultimately increasing our revenue. Thank you.
Next question, please. Miss Ashada, what led to such sudden rise in revenue and EBITDA margin?
So the understanding of the demand of the customer, which we did religiously through our data management system and data managing analysis team. So as we went direct to the customer through these online marketplaces, we started, say, connecting directly with the customers, calling them and understanding what is their exact demand, what is the price point, what are the pluses and minuses of our products. So all these have helped us to understand the customer demand of tier 2, tier 3. So we pinned down our market to the youth, uh, producing more of youth inclined styles, helping us sell faster. And also our design team, which is working very hard to tap on the latest trend, latest global fashion. And we want to be, say, the very few companies who want to go live with any latest trend we freeze on within 14 to 15 days. Currently, we are doing it at around 17 to 18 days. So we want to bring it further down. So, managing all of these together has helped us increase the revenue also, and going digital has helped us improve our EBITDA margins.
Next question. Mr. Roman, how do you manage inventory and what steps are you taking to minimize stockouts and overstock situations?
Okay. So what we are doing for this is, say, we almost introduce 100 new styles every month, but we only produce very limited quantities of each style. So just giving you an example, we only produce 70 to 80 units of each style divided into four sizes. So if we introduce 100 style also, the new inventory is only 7,000 to 8,000 units. So which is not much in terms of overall, you know, say monetary terms. It is not much. So then after once it is live, we make it live to on all the 8 marketplaces, which is live to almost say 10 crore shoppers at the same time. And also we start marketing it through WhatsApp, through our distribution network. Then our data analytical team tries to figure out the winner products out of the total lot. So say for an example again, if we have a 25% of winner products which are selling faster than the others, we cut the tail. We don't produce what is not selling. So the 75 options we don't produce, and the remaining 25 products which are the winner products, we produce them in bulk. So that is one. Number two is we only produce a product to the volume to maintain its WIP cycle, if you understand it, the work in progress cycle. So say if a product work in progress cycle right from the raw material to the finished garment, say example if it is 60 days, so any given product which we maintain is not over 60 days, to help us not go overstock at any given point of time on any product. Also, we keep a deep eye on the sizing, colors, sale throughs. So in any particular product, probably say a denim, maybe the smaller sizes will be selling more, and an oversized t-shirt, maybe the larger sizes will be selling more. So we keep a track on that also, and we try to maintain our product portfolio to the level of color and sizing and the overall inventory level, helping us maintain the stock levels. Thank you.
Next question. Miss Vidya, do you have any strategic partnership in place or plans to forge new ones to enhance your market reach?
Yes, we are about to close a couple of them, which probably will be done in the next couple of quarters, and then only we can talk about it.
Next question. Ms. Deepika, how does customer feedback influence your product development and marketing strategies?
A lot. I think not just fashion, in anything, you can only test a product with a small quantity. And then everything depends on the customer. The customer is the king. If the customer wants it, you make it. So if the customer has a good feedback, has their views in place, probably some few points they come up with, if we can improve on that, we always do that. And we rely heavily on what the customer is trying to tell us about our products. So we think the customer feedback really influence our product development. And also, garment being an aspirational product, we are also always keen to come up with new styles, new products which the customer probably wants and have not seen it. And selling them, or say going live with them at a right price, always helps. Thank you.
Next question. Mr. Kunal, could you break down your revenue streams and what percentage of growth do you expect from each over the next few years?
So revenue streams are mainly four, as I told you. Number one is our online marketplace sales. Number two is our offline distribution sales. Number three is our white label manufacturing and supplying. And number four is our large format stores where we sell through our own brand. And percentage of growth we expect from each of next year, we see that our online business can be anywhere be around 60% of our total sales for the coming year. 30% should be our distribution business, and the balance two should share the balance 10%.
Next question. Mr. Ganapati, how FTX is different from other brands to sustain its competitiveness? In India, we are having a lot of players in this field. Moreover, you are concentrating only on male dresses, I hope.
Yes, being different is, see, I'll tell you how apparel work. Apparel is about every brand has its own signature. You know, the same white t-shirt which you buy from one brand will look different on you if you buy it from some other brand. The shade, the tone, the fit, the fabric quality, the placement, everything matters. We targeting the mass market of our country at the, say, very squeezed in price point is helping us gain more and more customers, and also providing the right quality at the right price point is helping us get repeat customers and also very low returns. So I think our differentiation is that we have a wider range. We have a complete menswear line, and at these price point, we don't see many players having complete menswear line. They are mostly above us or lower than us. And also our brand strategy is helping us. As I told you, our social media game is helping us, and also our model of business of being both present online and offline, and our asset free model is also helping us concentrate completely on brand building and not becoming a production manufacturing hub. Thank you. So we already have three brands. We have FTX, Tribe, and Conteno registered with us. Tribe we have just launched last month, and we want to grow it. We are also coming up with women wear products in Tribe and FTX both. So as of now, three brands are sufficient. We don't want to grow any more brand for at least next 12 to 18 months, and then we'll take it further.
Next question. Mr. Fazal, where do you see Forcas Studio Limited in next 5 to 10 years? What is your long-term vision for the company?
An established brand across categories where we are able to uh, compete with the best in the world in terms of fashion, service, and pricing.
Next question, please. Next question, please. Miss Kiran, what specific challenges do you anticipate in this market and how do you plan to address them?
We really believe that speed is going to be very important in this business. So the customer is becoming more and more specific in their requirement, and they want to wear the latest trends first, maybe faster than their family, friends, people around them. So speed is going to be very important, and our focus is on speed. That is why we are growing our warehouses and also increasing our design team. So speed is going to be a challenge. We have already started concentrating on, and also we want to grow our women wear line soon to have a bigger pie of the market.
Next question, please. Mr. Fazal, what are the major risks you foresee in the near to medium terms for Focus Studio and how do you plan to mitigate them?
So we have an advantage of not depending on one model of sale. So we are present in online also, offline also. We are doing white label manufacturing also. We are present in large format stores also. So we have already taken steps to divert our revenue streams to make sure that if anything goes up and down, we are not completely shattered with it. It should only mildly hit us. So obviously, every business has risks. Even ours is in the same zone. But yes, we because of our experience of 10 to 15 years in this industry, we probably are able to foresee the problems before they come, and we have our team, working on it day in day out.
Miss Astha, who are our clients apart from VMart?
So in white label manufacturing, we do it for many other brands. We have Lifestyle Limited, who has number of brands of theirs. We work for them. We have V2, and there are a couple of export brands whom we work with. So white label manufacturing only compromises of around 20% of our business as of now. So this much is enough. We don't need to grow more there. So we are concentrating more on building our own private label.
Next question. Mr. Park, great explanation. Deepika, thank you for explaining. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
and wish you all the best
you.
from Mr. Niraj. Ganapati, nice detailed presentation. Thanks, sir. Cool. Uh, Thank you all for your thoughtful questions. I believe we have covered majority of them. If any one of you have further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us after the session. Before I could wind up, I would like to take a moment to wish Mr. Sailesh and Mr. Rajesh immense success with their IPO and future endeavors. That concludes our virtual IPO Focus Studio Limited. Thanks again for joining us. Wish you all a wonderful evening.
Thank you,
Thank
Ms.
you.
Shabina. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.